Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from True Soul Intuition. If you're new, welcome. Please share, like and subscribe if you feel drawn to. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back and supporting my channel. I appreciate all the support that I get. Everybody knows the drill here, so I'll quickly go through all of this stuff because I tend to waffle and lose you all, I think, within the intro. And everyone knows this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. And if it does, that's awesome. If it doesn't, let it go. If you feel triggered or resonate deeply with this message, please apply common sense. So really sit and look at the insight that you gain from the message, if it is for you. Roles can be reversed. I may refer to a card as being the Divine Masculine, but the Divine Masculine may see that card as being the Divine Feminine. So feel free to switch roles around wherever it suits. And also, this is a timeless reading, so you'll get it when you need to get it. That's how the universe works. It's the right message at the right time. So we have twin flames popping off all over the show. You know, I can tell you I can pick up at least 3 or 4 different waves of twin flames. Some just beginning the journey, needing answers, wanting to know why. Some already doing the shadow work on both parties. Some both on the same page, just still not in union. And some coming into union. So it's all really exciting for all those that have done all the work and come together as a unit in union. You know, and I know this may seem hypocritical, but, you know, I respect all the divines that are doing the work that needs to be done, you know, for themselves, for the journey, you know, because the journey is learning how to love yourself, so that when you go into union, you're going in with the best version of yourself. This is why Spirit pushes for you guys to, or for us, to do the work. Yep, right there. Clarity. And my twin flame card of this morning. So you see that, like wisdom and going forward in union. So even breaking the deck, the cards want to talk to me. So let's get straight into it. Where is the twin flame energy at the moment? Please give me a card for the Divine Masculine. Where's the Divine Masculine's energy currently? Where's the Divine Masculine's energy currently? Oh, I just heard the Sage. Okay. He's coming into his own natural law. He's in the dark, but he's starting to see his way through the dark. That's really good. The Sage, you know, this is coming into alignment. Sometimes they have to go deep within to come without, you know what I mean? To come out of themselves, out into the real reality of what's truly going on. So I love this. The Divine Masculine is now seeing his way through the dark, seeing where he must go. He's fueled by desire, and don't ever doubt the power of desire. Even though he has the full moon here to back him, so, oh, that's nice. Guided by the light of the moon, and the moon is representing the Divine Feminine. So the Divine Masculine, even though he seems out of sight, or almost not in the same vibe as the Divine Feminine, he's fueled by her, by the image of her, by the magnetic draw to her, because of the way that the moon can, you know, control tides, so the ebbs and flows, the magnetism, thank you, the magnetism of the Divine Feminine here. Yeah, that's actually really good energy. I'm getting good vibes, some positive vibes from this bad energy. So the Divine Masculine starting to see things he couldn't see. This is like echolocation. Oh, have you seen her? Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Yeah, he's looking for you. He may be asking or inquiring to others about you. Have you seen her around lately? Have you seen my Divine Feminine around lately? You know, just nonchalant, casual airs, but really, really have an intensity or a desire to really know what you're doing. Divine Feminine, this Divine Masculine is definitely looking for you in a way that is positive, and it's like, here I am. Yeah, can you see me? But this is, yeah, this is almost like the hermit, you know, it's like going deep within and finding, soul searching, but really coming out with wisdom and clarity here. Where's the Divine Feminine at, please? Where's the energy of the Divine Feminine? Where's the energy of the Divine Feminine? Where's the energy of the Divine Feminine? Oh, vulture. Okay. It's interesting, the cards actually fell out in a clump because it's sort of the same element. Okay, we have the vulture. So, okay, what I heard is that the Divine Feminine is sort of, you know, it's like the bat represents like Dracula and death. And the vulture circles death, right? She's circling around. She's walking between both worlds, like she's walking in the future and in the past at the same time as existing now, which is interesting that I'm getting that. Both coming forward with the element of air, the vulture. Yeah, she's just, okay. She is at a point where she feels a little overwhelmed by her shadows, but there's a lot of shadow energy going on, guys. I don't know if anyone's been feeling it. I have definitely been feeling it. This complete drain of really good positive inspiration. A lot of people are like really inspired, but for me, I'm quite sensitive to energy, and yeah, I've had a lot of my shadows come up, like a lot of my insecurities play out, and I just feel like this is the vibration of the Divine Feminine across the board, is that her shadow self is coming out. This isn't the eagle, this is the vulture. She's not seeing clearly. She's kind of trying to plan for the future, but dwelling on the past, looking at this bat here. And it's like, do I get a chance? For some odd reason, the Divine Feminine wants to make it right. Why do I get that? She wants to bring stability on into this situation. She wants the Divine Masculine to come forward and emerge from the dark. Because here she is in the vulture. She's like in between good and bad. She's in the... okay, thank you. She's in limbo. She doesn't know where to go. Because the roles have reversed here, actually. Because originally, in the messages I've been getting previous, the Divine Masculine was being quite indecisive and hadn't decided where he wanted to go. But now he's sort of moving forward, and the Divine Feminine is stuck in limbo, waiting, but wanting to move forward, but not knowing what to do from here. Do I give up on you, or do I stay and wait? You know, but it's like, I'm going to wait till I'm old and grey. You know, it's literally, am I going to be waiting for you for the rest of my life? Should I just give up? And yeah, it's pretty intense too. It's a little bit bitter. You know, it's like all bittersweet. The Divine Feminine's like, you know, it's almost like she's about to, you know, I'm just seeing the fog around her. She's about to evolve into a different being. And she's like in between, you know, like, see there how she's sort of fogging out? Looks like she's going to disappear into mist, like a shapeshifter. Yeah. She's changing things about herself, whether physically or emotionally, but definitely mentally. She's stuck in limbo over this Divine Masculine. And we'll see how the Divine Masculine sees the Divine Feminine. How does the Divine Masculine see the Divine Feminine, please? How does the Divine Masculine see the Divine Feminine? Okay. Tick tock, tick tock. I just got ticking time bomb, but I actually think it's just a matter of time for them. I just want to reach out and touch you, baby. Oh, okay. They've been kind of waiting. They're waiting too. They know that you're waiting. The masculine knows that the feminine's waiting, but it's like a hot potato, hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato. You know, it's like a touchy subject. It's like a hot subject, and it's like it's too hot to handle. She's too hot to handle. She might be like a little bit volatile. How does the divine feminine see the divine masculine? Oh yeah, okay, here we go. She's making big decisions here. Imagine. So she's, oh okay. The divine feminine, she loves her masculine, and here's under the deck mending. You know, this is what they actually need to do, is mend a bridge to each other. 52 breaking down to a 7. 7's about relationships, about divine relationships for me. 20 breaking down to a 2, so she's making decisions. She's starting to, see that moon there? She's tied to the moon. She's tied to her femininity. She's imagining a better life for her, but it's almost like, do I have to go it alone? There's only one person in this card. Do I have to go it alone? But really what needs to happen is this, mending, building a bridge towards each other, communication. Because the masculine knows that the divine feminine is waiting, and the divine feminine knows that the masculine is, look, you know what I mean? If you can see in there, there's somebody reaching out to the moon. It's almost, okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Earlier I was hearing Fantasy by Mariah Carey. Sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. When I close my eyes, you come and you save me. All alone in love. Okay. So the divine feminine is seeing the masculine as coming towards her, but also like a fantasy. Like it's not real here. They're kind of connected, these two. Energetically. The masculine knows the divine feminine's waiting, but it's like like hot potato. Does he really want to reach out and touch it? Will it explode in his face? So he still has apprehensions here. This is why he's kind of cloaked in the bat energy. It's kind of a cloaking. But the divine feminine is also cloaked too. It's interesting. It's like they're visible to each other, but yet invisible. You know what I mean? Like they're trying not to look at each other. They're trying to hide their motives. Yeah, they're trying to hide their motives from each other, which is quite interesting. So we'll get some detail on this. Funny that the Ten of Pentacles just fell out, but I didn't put any intention into these cards. What is the best possible outcome for the divine feminine and divine masculine? What is the best possible outcome? Oh, I didn't even see that. The Sun card. It did look like it landed on in reverse, but we know that these two aren't happy right now. These two cards, yep. The Knight of Swords. So we've got the Sun card, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. One more card, please. Okay. And the Queen of Swords. Okay. The possible outcome is... Oh, under the deck, though. Under the deck. If you can see that, that is the Four of Wands. That's the 1111 card. Okay. And then we have Four of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. Okay. So that's what's hidden. What's hidden is that these two want to be together, but somebody's holding back, as we know. But they want to come together into a commitment. You know, somebody wants to hold back from a commitment. But the thing is, they still want to be with this person. They still want to build with this person. They still want to be tied to this person. But they're holding back because they're scared of commitment. It can go either way. But here we have, originally we have the Sun, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. I actually feel like this is the divine masculine here and the divine feminine here. And then what they both desire, which is to be together, literally. You know what I mean? Okay, so we have the Sun card with the Knight of Swords. And this is about rushing towards some kind of happiness here. Some kind of, okay, I heard inner peace, oneness for the divine masculine. This is where him coming forward with quick succession into an awareness here. I'm sorry, it's a little bit dark, guys, but it's like an awareness of where he should be going towards. And then it's like he wakes up, the light turns on, he sees, because if you remember, he comes through with the bat energy, which is kind of cloaked in darkness. He turns the light on, boom, he's in his masculine power. He starts rushing forward, but he has to be mindful that he's not immature here about how he communicates. You know, he needs to come forward with, he knows what makes him happy. Okay. Yeah, he has to reveal his true feelings here. He actually has to speak about it. Because independently, this is the divine feminine, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So the divine feminine is using logic over emotion. She's, you know, she's getting the right advice, she's getting guidance, she's giving guidance, she's being logical about everything, and she's starting to reap the harvest of her hard work. You know, she's abundant on her own. And I just said, I don't need no man. So, you know, divine feminine is a little bit bitter. You know, the vulture could be literally the Queen of Swords. You know what I mean? It's yeah. It's a little bit bitter. I just said I wasted my time with you. I've wasted all this time with you. That's why she's mad. But really, she just wants to come and, you know, one wants to be married and or in a committed relationship or building a happy home. This is the Four of Wands. And one is holding back because in the end, this is the result. Commitment, the Hierophant, tradition, commitment. It's like one of these things are doing their own thing. One of these things aren't kind of the same. You know what I mean? But it's just this one because these two are about marriage. The Four of Wands and the Hierophant. Sorry guys, I know it's dark. It just went dark all of a sudden. The Four of Wands and the Hierophant is about marriage. But then there's this one person here. And you can apply it however it fits. But someone's holding back. Because they're scared. I just heard it. They're too scared. They've been burnt in the past. It's like, you know, I know who I want to be with, but I'm scared because, you know, it's like, A, they have to do the work, B, they have to deal with topics and conversations that this person is ill prepared for. Like, this is like out of their comfort zone. That's all I'm hearing. If they have to have this conversation, it's a hot potato. You know, too hot to handle for them. They can't handle the heat. Let's go some advice for the divine masculine. What is good advice for the divine masculine, Spirit? Some advice for the divine masculine. Yeah. Okay. Here's the Ten of Wands. Let go of your burdens. Let it go. It's coming to an end of a burden cycle anyway. It's been a long, hard road for the divine masculine. He's had to carry a lot of burdens that he hasn't quite relinquished. And heartache and pain too. Financial struggles, relationship struggles, financial struggles, just struggle in general. I think the divine masculine hasn't had an easy life. You know, or, you know, flip it, the divine feminine, whichever way it resonates. But it's like somebody hasn't had it easy here. Someone has had it really hard. And Spirit is saying, release your burdens here. Bring the cycle to an end. Because it's whoever's carrying the burden is the one that's holding back. It's like, no, I need to hold on to my freedom because that's all that I know. Do you know what I mean? It's all that I know. It's all that I care about. But it's a lie. Because they actually want union too. They want a marriage. They want a marriage-like relationship at least forever. Yep. Just heard Chris Brown forever. And that usually is a confirmation to me that what I just said was correct. Okay, and we'll just quickly shuffle and get some advice for the divine feminine. What advice does Spirit have for the Divine Feminine in this reading? What advice does Spirit have for the Divine Feminine in this reading? What advice does... Okay. 2 cards. Okay. I just got the 4 of Cups and the Empress. It's the same advice, literally. You are abundant on your own and you must realize that you are. Okay? Spirit wants you to realize that you can be abundant on your own without this masculine, because it's like you said, the masculine knows you're waiting and he's taking a sweet ass time. He is. Because it's not about you, Divine Feminine. It is about you, but it's not about you why he hasn't come forward. It's about him. Because everyone has to be ready. They have to be, they've got to be ready for a relationship. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. This person doesn't feel prepared to be in a relationship because they are burdened by other things. This is the 10 of Wands. So, it's a lot of baggage. But here with the 4 of Cups and the Empress energy is that while you're sitting here thinking about what you don't have, Divine Feminine, feeling sad about the loss, what you're missing is all about the 3 of Cups, which usually, third parties or heartbreak and betrayal. Some kind of sadness. You're missing the opportunity here that the Empress is coming forward to nurture your life here, to bring prosperity into your life. You have abundance on your own. You're an abundant, strong, independent woman that has wisdom beyond her years. And here, you're just feeling sad, but it's not the kind of energy that you need to be in. Even though it is withdrawing and really contemplating what you want, they're saying tap into the goddess within you. Tap into the goddess. I'll get one more card for the Divine Masculine because it feels a little bit like he's getting picked on. What else does Spirit have for the Divine Masculine, please? What else does Spirit have for the Divine Masculine? There's too many cards. Just one card at a time, thank you. 7 of Cups. Okay. The Divine Masculine needs to be in his fields. He needs to look within his fields and see what's real for him. To see through false emotions, false people. This is seeing things for the true reality, but within the fields of emotion, within a relationship. Yep, who do you love, Divine Masculine? You obviously have other options, but there's only one that captured you. There's only one that captured you, and all the rest are all illusions. All the rest are just like nicotine patches. It's not the real thing, but they're also not good for you. Do you know what I mean? Smoking's bad. Too much, yep. But it's like, here you are with the 7 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. So you're burdened by too many fingers in pies. You need to focus on one. But it's like the one that you do have your eye on, it's a long, hard road to get to that happy family. It's like, oh, do I really want to put the work in? Do I really want to put the time in? Do you, Divine Masculine? Does the Divine Feminine want to be waiting? Do you see who's sitting in the window waiting? Waiting. You'll wait your life away for this Divine Masculine to be ready because he doesn't even know if he is ready. I'm going to get a shamanic medicine card here for the Divine Masculine and one for the Divine Feminine. And I'll just read it from the book as I usually do. Can I please have shamanic medicine for the Divine Masculine? Can I please have the shamanic medicine for the Divine Masculine, please? What shamanic message does the Spirit want for the Divine Masculine? What shamanic medicine does the Spirit have for Divine Masculine, please? Actually, I want this one. Lightning. Ooh, lightning and the thunder. I don't even know that song. Okay. Can I also have shamanic medicine for the Divine Feminine? What shamanic medicine card does Spirit want for the Divine Feminine to know? Another card for the Divine Feminine, please. Shamanic medicine card for the Divine Feminine. Let's flip it. The Mystical Shaman. Ooh, I've never flipped this one. In all the readings I've done with these cards, I've never flipped this one. I'll just get the book, guys. Okay, we'll do the Divine Masculine. The shamanic medicine for that is lightning. The medicine says, life has gifted you with a destiny that is in alignment with your passion and in harmony with all existence on earth. Now lightning has come to jolt you into accepting your destiny. Let this initiation release what is in the way of fulfilling your life purpose. Otherwise you'll be bound to your karmic fate. This is a time to be courageous and daring. Oh, Divine Masculine. Spirit is calling you out. Spirit is calling you forward. They're saying now you have to actually just relinquish. Oh, for some odd reason that word doesn't want to come out. Just give over control here and allow Spirit to lead you. Lightning is being hit by source. This is an awakening to where you know you should be. If you don't, you're just going to be... Look, you get karmic energy, which is the 7 of Cups, which is about illusions. And the 10 of Wands, which are burdens. So that's karmic burden and debt and fate. And it's not good. It's horrible. It's for the next 12 years, the next cycle, you're going to be stuck in this energy. And you will not be fulfilled if you do not relinquish control and give over yourself to Source, to the Spirit. And they only lead you to your higher purpose. That's the thing. So you know who your higher purpose is. You know that this is your Divine Feminine. They want you to see. They want, they actually are... Oh. Okay. I just heard they are whipping up a storm for you. So they're going to put you through the ringer. This is an initiation period So it's going to get, things are going to get tough. But that's because you're fighting, you're resisting change. Okay, the Mystical Shaman medicine is... Whoa, this is a big one. Okay, are you ready, Divine Feminine? I'm going to try and read this without messing up. The mystical shaman. Oh, so sorry, guys. It says, be careful what you pray for. The mystical shaman cautions you against relentless attachment to a certain form that you think will make you happy, prosperous, famous, loved, etc. However, in seeing your dream come into being, had you considered what you were willing to sacrifice for it? Perhaps you have been telling yourself a certain story for so long, the story that only when you reach the particular goal will you be happy, that you will arrive. You didn't even notice you're no longer the person who wanted those outcomes. You may be moved beyond those stories. You may have moved beyond those stories. Perhaps it's time to admit to yourself that you need to imagine a new story that is more in alignment with who you have become. This is just one moment in millions of moments in the continuum of a life. Let it go. Let it be. Just a story. And move on. Better tales are waiting to be told. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what that means to me. Okay. Stop waiting. Stop waiting for this love story to begin. It won't begin. It won't begin because you've held on to it for so much that the story is now distorted. The image that you've portrayed about this twin flame union is actually weighing you down as well. It's making you feel like you're lacking something when you should be nurturing yourself, nurturing your life, stepping into your goddess power. The divine masculine is going to step into his own too. And in that way, when he does, it taps you into your power too. Like it's like you're both going to come into these powers, being energy, but it's never ever going to be at the same time, at the same place. And that's just how the race is, right? The runner chaser. But remember, my philosophy on Twin Flames is that you're on the same team, you're running the same track, but as you turn the bend, right, the bend of life, one looks like it's in front of the other, but the track is exactly the same length. And sooner or later, this race will finish. And you want to be winning at this, being on the same team. You'll win. It's a win for the team. So just know, focusing on yourself and making yourself better helps you on this journey. And the divine masculine needs to be awake. Yeah. Yeah, you don't really have a choice here. I know that sounds horrible because we always have a choice, having free will. But if you do not hear the universe when it first whispers to you, then it gets louder and louder until you do. And usually they strip you of everything. Hitting rock bottom, people have to hit rock bottom sometimes several times before they learn. And if anyone knows that, that's me. I'm the queen of death and rebirth. I've hit rock bottom quite a few times, so trust me when I say that. If you don't listen the first time, the universe surely will start to roar. But everything's going to be okay, because in the end there is some beautiful divine plan for this union, and everybody will come together sooner or later. Just trust and believe in yourself, and trust and believe in the journey, and embrace these powers that you have, these powerful energies that are coming towards you in abundance. Wake up and see what's truly in front of you, and be appreciative of it, grateful for it. Yeah. Alright, guys. Hope this resonated. Sorry it's a bit dark. I will turn the light on next time. Alright, take care, guys. Like, share and subscribe. Bye.